This is the £72,000 brand new Volkswagen California Ocean camper van, and we are down here at Leap Beach campsite in Southampton to see if this is something we would take on holiday. Let's first talk about its looks, and compared to its rivals, something like the Ford Nugget, which looks like a transit van, and the Mercedes Marco Polo, which looks a bit like a taxi, VW have really hit the nail on the head here. What they've managed to achieve is that classic 60s camper look with the modern age, and I especially like the two-tone paint options that you can get, which looks very similar to this one. However, this is actually a wrap. The California Ocean is based on the hugely popular T6.1 Transporter, where you do get swivel seats, which are covered in this protective film, as nobody trusts me with an ice cream. You also can comfortably transport 4 adults around for any length of journey. And this bench seat in the back pulls forward to allow loads of luggage room in case you want to transport, I don't know, say a 5.5-foot crocodile around. And being that it is a camper van, it has a whole host of camping accessories, like the electro-hydraulic lifting roof, which you can operate from this panel up here. Might take a few seconds, but better than putting it up manually like in the Ford Nugget. And it's done. Also on this panel up here, this is where you can view all of your camping information, like the status of the vehicle, how full your water tank is, how full your waste tank is, and how full your batteries are. You've got 3 batteries on the California Ocean, 1 just to do all the driving, and then 2 to power everything in the back. And you can see this will give you nearly 60 hours worth of energy, which when you're not plugged in for 3 days is pretty decent. On the next screen, you get your refrigeration box setting. So this is your fridge. It also has an activate camping mode, which I love the sound of. This basically turns on some of the exterior lighting, and also the pop-up roof and the auxiliary heater settings are here as well. You can also max charge the vehicle, so if you've been running it down over a few days, you can hit this button here, and on your drive home, it will charge up those 2 extra batteries in the back. You can also see the level of your vehicle. So when you are turning up to a campsite, you can check that you've got everything nice and stable. And the all-important alarm clock, so you don't miss waking up to that lovely sunrise, which you'll probably want to watch from up here. This is one of your 2 bed options, and this one even comes with a slightly sprung mattress. And if you put the seats down in the rear, you also get a double bed back here. And VW equip it with privacy blinds. There's a kitchen with a 2-burner hob, pop-up table, loads of storage, and a sink. If the great British weather does come and haunt you, don't worry, it comes with a pull-out awning. You're not fooling anyone. The only real downside I can see about the California Ocean is the fact that it doesn't come with a toilet and a shower, a little bit like its rival, the Ford Nugget. But that does mean I get to go and try out the campsite facilities. But what's it like to drive? Because you are going to be putting some miles in this when you're off on your vacation. Well, good news. It doesn't feel anywhere near as big as it looks, and that is because it basically feels like a slightly larger Golf. This is a fantastic camper van to drive around in. It's so smooth, it's so easy to drive, the seating position is perfect. You get a couple of versions of this 2-litre diesel, one with 148 brake horsepower, and then the one that you can win with BOTB, which has 198, which is also all-wheel drive, so helps you get out of those campsites in any weather condition. I think most of the reason why this is so easy to drive is thanks to its automatic gearbox. You just chuck it into D for drive and off you go. And that's one thing it has over its rivals like the Marco Polo or, of course, the Nugget. Still can't get over the name. The suspension on this is absolutely fantastic. You only have to ride over a couple of bumps and it takes it with absolute ease. And even on these narrow country roads, because this is slightly smaller than a Range Rover, you can really chuck this thing around and not feel that it's a big vehicle at all. The handling around the corners is actually quite decent. I mean, of course, you'll get a little bit of body roll because it is quite a big van, but in terms of driving this thing, it's quite fun. So what are my final thoughts on the Volkswagen California Ocean? Well, as you can tell by the smile on my face, I have loved driving around in this today and experiencing what it would be like to take this on vacation. If practicality though is more your thing and the likes of a toilet and a shower in the back of your camper is a must, then something like the Ford Nugget is maybe more for you. However, I would love to know your thoughts. So if you have some views on the California Ocean, make sure you comment down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to watch more, then click the video pop-out window here.